Halloween is a time for trick-or-treating and costumes, but it's also seen as a huge profit opportunity for Hollywood. That's because the horror genre rakes in millions at the box office, due in part to an efficient, low-cost business model. Scary movies are typically cheaper to make because they don't require expensive special effects and they don't need a big-name director or a movie star to succeed. But only a few succeed at raking in big profits. Here's a look at 6 of the top-grossing horror films in Hollywood history. Saw 2, released in 2005, buzzed its way to $87 million in the US. It drew mixed reviews, but was a huge box office success and the highest grossing of the 7 Saw films. It leads a list of graphic films featuring disturbing torture imagery, including Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Scream, released in 1996, grossed $103 million in the US as Wes Craven's tribute to old horror classics. The movie spawned one of the highest-earning slasher film franchises of all time, with 4 films raking in a total of $331 million in the US. The Ring, released in 2002, grossed $129 million in the US. The creepy adaptation of the popular Japanese chiller Ringu was one of the biggest surprise hits of 2002. The premise is simple. A journalist played by Naomi Watts investigates a haunted videotape that kills you 7 days after you've watched it. The Conjuring, released in 2013, grossed $137 million in the US. Framed as a haunting film based on a true story about a family that moves into a secluded farmhouse where a supernatural presence appears. Jaws, released in 1975, grossed $260 million. The film only cost $7 million to make. The success of Jaws has a lot to do with the fact that it transcended its genre and broke into the mainstream. Beyond the US, Jaws went on to gross more than $470 million worldwide.
I see dead people. They're everywhere.
And topping the list is The Sixth Sense. Released in 1999, the film grossed $294 million in the US. The movie became a cultural phenomenon with phrases like, "I see dead people," entering the national lexicon, and a surprise twist at the end, so shocking that many critics say it has yet to be matched. The film tops the highest grossing supernatural horror pictures genre, including The Blair Witch Project and What Lies Beneath.
Please make them leave.
I'm working.